Welcome all. Today we will look into one problem in synthesis of mechanism. Here is the question. Synthesize a 4-bar linkage that will in one of its positions satisfy the following values for the angular velocities and accelerations. Y is equal to x raised to 1.2 for 1 greater than or equal to x greater than or equal to 5. Using Chebyshev spacing for 3 precision points. Using Chebyshev spacing for 3 precision points, take phi 0. Phi 0 is equal to 30 degree and psi 0 is equal to 60 degree and delta phi is equal to delta psi is equal to 90 degree and R1 is equal to 10 centimeter. This is the question. Here the relation between y and x is given as y is equal to x raised to 1.2 for the interval of x varying from 1 to 5. Both are inclusive. Both are included in that interval. Then using Chebyshev spacing for 3 precision points, we have to design the 4-bar linkage. Here is the solution. Here first x naught, x0 is given as 1 and x n plus 1 is equal to given as 5. Here n is equal to 3. Number of precision points is equal to 3. Then from this particular equation, we already know that a is equal to xn plus 1 plus x0 divided by 2. A is equal to xn plus 1 plus x0 divided by 2. Then from that equation we can calculate that A as 3. 5 plus 2, 5 plus 1 by 2, that's equal to 3. Then B is equal to half into xn plus 1 minus x0. This is the equation for B. Then we can calculate that value as 2. Then theta 1 is equal to 2j minus 1 by 2n. 2j minus 1 by 2n when j is equal to 1. When j is equal to 1. Similarly, theta 2 is equal to 2j minus 1 by 2n when j is equal to 2. We can also calculate theta 3 by substituting j as 3 in this particular equation. Then we can find out theta 1 as 1 by 6, theta 2 as 3 by 6 and theta 3 is equal to 5 by 6. And we know that the accuracy points are xj is equal to a minus b cos pi into theta j. This is the equation for the accuracy points. When j is equal to 1, we can calculate the first accuracy point. Then that x1 is equal to a minus b cos pi into theta 1. That's equal to 1.2679. Here theta 1 is equal to 1 by 6 and pi into theta 1 is equal to pi by 6. We can substitute that value in this particular equation. This is the equation for accuracy points. Then x2 is equal to 3, x3 is equal to 4.732. We can calculate that values by applying various values for j in this particular equation. These are the accuracy points x1, x2 and x3. Here x naught is equal to 1 and xn plus 1 is equal to 5. Then we can calculate these accuracy points x1, x2, x3, etc. Then for that purpose we have to first calculate the value of a and b. That value is here. A is equal to xn plus 1 plus xn plus 1 plus x0 by 2 and b is equal to xn plus 1 minus x0 by 2. That is the equation for calculating a and b. Then we have to find out the corresponding values of y. Here already found out x1, x2 and x3. Then corresponding values of y is equal to y1, that's equal to x1 raised to 1 by 1.2, x1 raised to 1.2, then that's equal to 1.3295. y2 is equal to x2 raised to 1.2, that's equal to 3.7372. Similarly, we can calculate y3 also. Then the starting value of the input function xs is equal to 1. Then ys is equal to xs raised to 1.2. That's equal to 1. Then final value of the input function xf is equal to 5. Then the final value of the output function yf is equal to xf raised to 1.2. That's equal to 6.8986. Then let the input crank angles corresponding to the three accuracy points x1, x2, x3 be theta 21, theta 21, theta 22 and theta 23 respectively. Here theta 2 indicates the input angles and theta 4 represent the output angles. Then for the first position theta 21, second position theta 22, theta 23 is the third position. Similarly 41, 42, 43. Okay, let the variables x and y be related by input crank angle theta 2 and the output crank angle theta 4. Then theta 2 minus theta 2s divided by delta theta 2 is equal to x minus xs. X means x is related to this particular theta 2. Then theta 2s is corresponding to xs and delta theta 2 is corresponding to delta x. Similarly, when we using this subscript as 4, then we can equate that equation to the values of y. Then delta x is equal to x of minus xs. We can easily calculate that value. Yf also equal to yf is equal to 6.8986 and delta y is equal to this one. Then theta 2s starting angle is equal to phi naught, that's equal to 30 degree. Theta 4s is equal to 60 degree, that's equal to psi naught. Then delta theta 2 is equal to delta theta 4 is equal to 90 degree. This is given in the question. Then by applying this particular equation, delta 21 minus theta 21 minus theta 2s divided by delta theta 2 is equal to x1 minus xs divided by delta x. Then theta 21 is equal to theta 21 is equal to theta 2s plus this particular value. That is theta 21. Then theta 22 is equal to this particular 30 degree plus this is the equation. Delta theta 2 divided by delta x into x2 minus xs. And then theta 23. Here this will become x3 minus xs. That's equal to 113.97. Then for the output angles, this will be this one equated to the corresponding values of y. Similarly, using the same procedure as in the case of theta 2, we can calculate the output angles. Theta 41 is equal to 65.02. Theta 42 is equal to 101.763. Theta 43 is equal to 143.266 degree. Then we can apply the various values of theta 2 and theta 4 in Rhodenstein's equation. We know that K1 is equal to Z1 into X6 minus Z2 into X2 divided by X1 into X6 minus X5 into X2. We can by heart this equation for K1 and K2. Then here in that particular equation, Z1 is equal to this one, Z2 is equal to this particular equation. Then X1, X2, X5 and X6. These are the different values of X. Then we can apply these values of Z1, Z2, X1, X2, X5 and X6 in the previous two equations. We can have two different equations, and we can solve that equations for k1, k2 and k3. K1, k2 and k3. We can calculate k1, k2 and k3. Then we know that the link length are given by k1 is equal to d by a. D by a. Here the length of a is given as 10 centimeter. Then we can easily calculate the value of d. D is equal to k1 into a. That's equal to negative 2.688 centimeter. Then k2 is equal to d by c. And this is negative value divided by negative value. K2 is equal to also a negative value. Then we can calculate the value of c. C is equal to 9.849 centimeter. Then b is equal to this particular equation. We can by heart this equation. Then we can easily calculate the value of b. B is equal to 7.283 centimeter. Here we can calculate the value of a, b, c, d, and we can take that value, that the magnitude of that values as the dimension of the links. Okay, these are all about the synthesis of four-bar mechanism. For this purpose, we have to know the equation for Z1. We must know this particular equation. Equation number 1, equation number 2, equation number 3, equation number 4, equation number 5. These 5 equation. Again, here this equation also, equation number 6. Total 6 equations are there to find out Z1, Z2, X1, X2, X5 and X6. And also we must know these two equations. Equation for K1, K2. K1 and K2. Okay. This is all about today's class. Thank you. Thank you all.